something schwach ist. Das sind die Kinder von einer Problem. Weil du mit dem Geld von der Namen zusammen. Endlich für Rebbe.
The Rebbe called for a tower of light, something rooted in one place, yet reaching far beyond it. In a city like Los Angeles, where image often replaces essence, and clarity can get lost beneath the noise, that mission becomes even more urgent. Here, in the middle of it all, a quiet light begins to shine. It starts with a single student, a moment of connection, a spark of pnimius. And from that, something bigger takes form. A light that spreads, elevates, and ultimately transforms. Not just this campus, not just this city, but communities across the world. This yeshiva is where that light begins to shine. From the inside out. Follow me to see how these sparks ignite.
Yeshiva is existing over 40 years, and Baruch Hashem, we had a lot of good outcomes. There's always room for improvement, and we always try to improve. There's always staff meetings where we discuss which way could we improve, which way can the students benefit.
I think there's a Baruch Hashem, a lot of achdus here, a lot of achdus between the Bachrim, achdus between the people who work in yeshiva, and I think there's a honesty that people are willing to grow, each one on their level, each one in their pace, but willing to grow. And that's for me a big schus to be here, and obviously it's a big responsibility.
I personally feel a lot that I grew in my area of Chassidishkeit, especially because the mashpi'im Rabbi Shapiro, who genuinely cares about the Bachrim and where they're holding in their spiritual growth and their physical well-being. He knows how to guide us in the right way, what to do, what not to do, what to stay away from, what to learn, how to learn, when to learn. He goes through with you in your personal life how to continue growing and to build your character into what the Rebbe would really want from every chassid.
What makes me the most proud as a teacher is when I see a student who is given enough classical tools and learning in Chassidishkeit that he's now confident enough to give it his own touches, his own signature, his own language, and from that vantage point to give it to others.
You have Bachrim that are very, very involved. You have some Bachrim that are not necessarily so involved, but the unique part of that is that all of these Bachrim are able to be friends. They get along, they talk to each other in learning. You feel really a big one class, one community.
The amount of time and care they have for each and every Bachar, not just in learning, but in everything you do. They look out for you and make sure you're always in good hands.
What makes me very proud is when I see a Bachar or multiple Bachrim doing something that they didn't believe they could. When they just break that ceiling and they go out of their comfort zone and they get this surprise of realizing their own power and their own capabilities, to realize that they can do certain things. That's what really makes me proud.